Welcome back. You're watching My Community on My45. My name is Gabriel Alvarez, your host for today's show. We have here Jaime and we have Yazid from the CapK Food Bank. And in our last conversation, we were talking about that we're in summer already, and a lot of kids are out of school. And because of that, a lot of the parents not only have to worry about serving their kids dinner, but now breakfast and lunch. And so I believe there's a lot of the drives happening during the summer. Can you share a little bit about that?
Yes, some of the drives that we have throughout the summer, we have a Color Me Mine drive that we have every Tuesday.
Okay.
If you bring 1 can of food, they take $1 off of an item that you may purchase, to color or paint.
Okay.
But the limit is 5 cans per, I guess, when you show up the first time.
Okay, so it's just kind of like a little sculpture that they
Right.
paint and so forth. Okay.
Right. So the limit is 5 cans, so you get $5 off of that. If it costs, $6, maybe only be $1 that you even.
Oh, that's great.
That you're even purchasing for that.
Okay.
And then the can that's also donated. Every week we do show up and we do take the cans from the donation bucket and bring it back to the food bank.
I think that's great because even to go as a family, you can go to one location and have a fun activity to do, but at the same time be able to, hey, we're going to take some food cans and be able to show them and teach them, hey, we're well off, and be able to give to a need.
Which is great. And then we also have at the Kern County Fair, we have a bingo night, starts at 5:30. If you bring 2 cans of food, you get a free a bingo card.
Okay.
And that's every Tuesday from 5:30 to 8. And then we also have our Carbo Halls martial arts that recently partnered up with the food bank.
Okay.
And if you take 2 cans of perishable goods, they will give you a free week of martial arts.
Oh, nice.
So I mean, myself and Yazid are going to start signing up and
that's great.
taking 2 cans.
Hey, sign me up too. Good.
And then also too, we have a food drive happening at the end of this month with Allstate.
Okay.
So they're partnering up with the food bank also, and at their sites, if you take, I want to say 4 cans of food, there's some kind of they give you some kind of incentive towards your Allstate.
Oh, nice. Okay, and that's all the locations in
all,
Kern County?
all the locations throughout Kern County, yes.
Oh, very nice. As far as all the other activities that you had mentioned, where could you get more information on that?
From there, you also can call to the food bank.
Okay.
If you want to get onto the food bank website, which is capk.org / food bank, and then we'll have all the information on there. Also, too, we have through our Facebook, through our Twitter, through CapK, we also have an updated weekly and any of the new events that are upcoming.
Awesome. Throughout the summer, you guys have the farmers market.
Right.
Can you share a little bit more about that?
The farmers market is going to run. We started up this month. It'll be running through September. We have one at the fairgrounds the first Saturday of every month, from 8 to 11.
Okay.
So there's about 5 or 6 different produce that's out there so the community can go out there and have.
Is there an entry fee to?
No, there's no entry. Okay. Everything's free. You just go in there. You just sign up, so we could keep count of how many there is. If we need more to that site or less, but usually we have a good turnout with that.
Great.
And everything is gone when we show up.
Oh, wow. Any other activities that's happening during the farmers market?
During the farmers market, we also have we're looking into having activities for the kids too.
Oh, great.
So also the kids can also enjoy themselves while their parents are going through and getting some of the produce.
Mm-hmm. With so many distribution centers and you get the food drives and so forth, I can imagine the amount of volunteers that are needed. And can you share a little bit more on that?
As of volunteers, Yazid does a good job by getting our volunteers. So we get at least 15 volunteers
On a
to
daily
help out?
basis.
Oh, really?
80% of our operation is run solely by volunteers.
Wow.
Kind of put in perspective, we had well over 10,000 volunteer hours just last year alone.
Wow.
We are always in need of volunteers, obviously, especially sometimes during the summertime. You know, and you could volunteer for a few hours, volunteer for a few days. We are open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. So if you want to volunteer, just show up, say, I'm just here to volunteer, and you know, we'll give you the paperwork, give you a safety orientation, and put you there. If you need to do community service hours, we are one of the sites that are referred to.
Okay.
If you are in high school, you need to do hours for school. And also for a lot of students, they want to volunteer. That way they have something on their resume when they're applying to college.
Right, right.
We'll be more than happy to, have them volunteer with us. And we also, right now, just started a new senior program that Jaime could talk about a little bit more.
Yes.
And with that one, we always need volunteers on the second and fourth Saturdays of the month. We're open from 8 to 12. And all our volunteers do is just make boxes of food for the seniors. And we're trying to make almost 3,500 boxes a month. So we could definitely use the help.
Yeah, definitely. There's always need for volunteers. And for the new program that you mentioned about the seniors, can you share that?
The senior program, it just started in mid-April.
Okay.
We only had 5 distribution sites for the seniors. Now going into June, we are at 19 sites. And then following through July and throughout the rest of the year, we'll be at 30 sites. Wow. So we are we went from feeding 1,200 seniors, and now we're at 3,500 seniors.
Wow. What are some of the items you had mentioned about putting the boxes together? What are some of the items that are put into those boxes?
The boxes we have, cereals, juices. We have rice, canned vegetables, canned fruit. They also take, as dairy, they take a block of cheese. They also get.
That's good. I know for a lot of the families, maybe you might be thinking, hey, we want to donate some food, but what are some of the food items that I can donate, whether I have in my cupboard or when I go to the store? What are some of the main key food groups, or I guess canned foods items can people bring?
We accept anything that's not perishable,
Okay.
As long as it's not open.
All right.
We'll definitely accept it. One of the big things that a lot of people will ask for is obviously peanut butter. Peanut butter, for some reason, has always been a hit.
Oh, really? Okay.
And so, but really, we will take anything. And we also take toiletries as well, hygiene products. We could always also use those. Some of our sites serve a lot of homeless, and so they like to make hygiene packs for the homeless, as well as, put together a sandwich for them and a drink, something they could take to go. Because unfortunately, a lot of the product that we receive from the government to give out to the families needs to be cooked. And a lot of times people forget not everyone has a roof over their head, unfortunately.
Right. I want to thank you guys so much. We've run out of time. Thank you so much for being on the show here today.
Well, thank you for having us.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Appreciate it. Thank
definitely. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys want more information, go to capk.org. Get information, be able to volunteer, or be able to donate, and the different food drives that they're having throughout the summer. I want you guys to have a happy Father's Day. Be blessed, and you take care. Until next time.